Well, welcome to the tour today. I'm just going to show you what the exterior of the boat looks like. I just put on a safety harness, the most dangerous part of the boat right here. If the boat lurches, you can go right off very, very quickly. So here's our trusty tower here. And on the top of that tower is a track phone, very important. Should there be an emergency, I can pick up the satellite phone and call anywhere in the world with the ease of any phone that you'd find in your house. The trouble is, it's extremely expensive. $15 a minute for anybody to call me, and just above it is our wind generator. Very important. In any wind over about 6 to 8 knots, this will turn and potentially produce 10 to 15 amps, which is quite a bit on a boat. And then if you go down here, that dish right there, well, that's a TV antenna. But I don't have TV, so it just sits there idly, and everybody thinks the boat is extremely luxurious. And just over here, this long antenna going up into the sky there, that's the SSB. Now that is extremely, extremely important, because that is my main mode of communication out here. It can, through radio, receive emails and talk to anyone in the world should you choose a frequency, a common frequency. That is the very important SSB antenna. There's a lot going on this aft quarter. As we move forward, we're going up the starboard side. And right here is a very interesting thing. This goes all the way up to the top of the mast, all the way up there. And it, plus two others like it, hold the whole massive mast, which is right there, up. And if you were to take this plastic covering off, this black covering, which is very, very thin, all you'd find in there is a line similar to those lines right there, just one of them. And it's called spectra, and it's actually more strong than stainless steel. That having been said, you could bring your trusty shears out here, your trusty scissors, and with a quick snip you could cut that line straight through. It's sort of an interesting juxtaposition that on the one hand it's stronger than stainless steel, on the other hand it has obviously great vulnerabilities, not to mention that it does not like sun, therefore the black covering. And here we are at the bow, and right there is our starboard green light. So that is our starboard side. I'm going to turn around now, and you'll see it from the front. There's the tower we were just looking at. I'm now on top of the cabin, which is the sort of the roof over the main galley where I spend most of the time. And on the outside here are the solar panels. There are 8 of them. They produce an enormous amount of electricity. Now most boats have generators, and you put a lot of diesel into it, they make a lot of noise, and they produce electricity. Here we have 8 solar panels, 4 on this side, and 4 which you can't see, producing a beautiful amount of electricity as long as we have sun, obviously. And they are wonderful. Now as we look toward the center of the boat, there's our jib. The jib is a relatively small sail that fits right in this triangle formed by that black line on the right, and it just sits there, and it's nicely self-tacking. It means it just does its own thing on this runner right here. So when we're on one side, it nicely goes over to the right side. When we switch, when we come about, it moves over to the other side on this runner right here. And there is the wing mast. Beautiful, big, wonderful mast. It's called wing mast because it resembles the wing of an airplane and acts like it. It produces wonderful pressures that help the boat go even faster. we are at the port tower. This has extraordinarily important stuff on it. There it is, Garmin HD radar. Now the radar is crucial, especially at night. Dark comes, I can't see a thing. And this radar, as everybody knows, penetrates the darkness, tells me where these tankers are. And then through the magnificence of computation and computers all contained within the boat, it'll tell me exactly how far the tanker is, which way it's going, when will be our closest point of approach. And there is our radar screen. I have a red circle there, and that is put out 18 miles out as the outer ring. If any boat comes within that outside ring, there will be a sharp alarm sounding. And I will run out here and I'll look desperately, and I will find the big tanker and make sure that I don't run it over. So there it is. And now as we come off the port quarter, there is our port winch, and we are coming to the helm station. So the helm station is right here. This is where you sit, you sleep, and you operate the boat. And here we have a ice chest, very good one, but no ice in this. Here is where I keep much of the fresh vegetables that I can't fit into the fridge there. So we have beautiful pineapple here, and oh, some lovely carrots, you see, and bags of oranges, fresh squeezed orange juice. See, you thought I was roughing it, didn't you? And what do we have? Onions, beautiful onions. What is this? Oh, I can't remember. That South American yapa or jaga. I can't remember what it is, but it's, you know, one of those South American potatoes. Very good. Half a cabbage. I'm into that one. And here we are at the starboard helm. So two helms. You saw the other one. Oh, and here's my rope. Not practicing, not going very well, but I think it's the book's fault. But I just can't seem to get this one. I don't know. It just well, anyway. Here is a autopilot. This round thing here is attached to a wheel down here, and to the compass up here. Simply, inexorably, puts the boat on a path that you give it. And that brings me to my trusty bed here outside. Beautiful foam I found in Panama City and glued a couple of pieces together. And here we are. So here I can sleep very comfy. I have all the controls right here. If there's an alarm, I simply look up and deal with it here. And meanwhile, I can snooze and be nice and relaxed. And generally, it's pretty dry. The rain really started to pour in, I'll probably have to move, but here's a nice comfy spot, nice nap for the afternoon, and a good place to be in control as much as I can, and resting at night. So that is the tour, basically the outside of the boat, the exterior living on Shearwater.